Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls. We are going to be reacting to some tornado videos, like natural disaster things and stuff. Yeah, as you can see, that's my channel. Look at that, Master of Disaster. Nice. So, let's just search up tornado. Okay, I'm actually gonna pause. Oh wait, it's right. Perfect. Okay, big tornado compilation. Perfect. Let's see what this is. Wow, it's obviously sped up. Let me try to just slow it down. Jeez, that was massive though. It's like EF5 or something. If it really was, it can't. That has to be sped up. It's like, look at the bushes down there. I'm actually gonna go into full screen. Oh, jeez. Wow. Okay, I can't change the quality. Okay, let's just watch this. It's huge. Boom. How do these things? It's not really big, actually. You said this is big tornadoes, but that's not very big. Oh, I know it's massive. Oh god, that's the loudest tornado siren. This must have been filmed like a couple years ago, because like that is not how a modern day camera films. Well, kind of. Oh god, it's like splitting. Wait, it's so close, I believe. That was loud. AF. Dude, get out of there! That tornado is right in front of you. What do you? That is massive. Oh, I think he's in his car. Hopefully it's heavy. Oh god, that's another close one. God. There must be like, I don't know. I'm so sorry. That's big though, and that's close. Wow. Like, dude. Hopefully my ears don't get screwed up.
Oh my god.
Oh god. It's a forming one. That's a big funnel cloud. God, it's shaking a lot. A wind. I'm not making those wind sounds. It's
there it is.
Can actually.
Oh my god, it's on the ground.
Oh! I see a small little line.
It's on the ground.
How is it on the ground? Just stop shaking the camera. Whoa! What are you doing? It must just be the wind. Oh, or he's on slippery ground, trying to keep balance. Okay, it's kind of stable. And never mind. God. Damn. Oh, now I can see it's on the ground. Nope, not anymore. Is the sun behind that? Because, like, that is bright AF. Wow. It's kind of stretching. Oh, I see. It's on the ground. It's on the ground. I think there's a tornado siren, a very faint one.
Ray!
Oh god, that is big. It's on the ground. It's not very big, but I can see that. Like, please stop shaking the camera. Are you doing this? It must. I know it's the wind, definitely. Oh god, it's getting bigger. Stop it. Oh god. Oh, that funnel is big. That spike is huge. Man, if I was in this situation, I would be scared. Like, very scared. But it would be cool to see a tornado. Because, like, they're kind of my favorite natural disaster in game. God. It's getting closer. I would say that's, like, near EF4.
Over here, man!
Stop shouting. Jeez. God. I keep on hearing, like, rain sounds.
It's coming right for us!
Wait, oh yeah, you're right. God,
It's coming right for us, man!
that's why the camera's so shaky. It's right up again. That's why it's
Hey, you
getting
better-
bigger.
Take cover! Come on over here!
Or it is getting bigger, but like, dude, it's getting bigger as it comes.
Where you at?
Run.
Man, I'm coming right for us.
Yeah, it is. God. That is one shaky camera. Just steal it. Oh God, that's even closer. That's even closer. Look at the trees. It's like entire. God. Oh, it's just. That's scary. Just gun it. Gun it. Gun it! You're gonna get sucked up! Oh God. Oh God. What's happening? What's happened? Wait, what? Let me just... Hello? Okay, it's still working. I'm sorry. The sound kind of cut out. I was like, what happened? Did my thing stop? This is kind of boring.
Tá acabando, tá maior, pô. Vamos ver legal.
Okay. How does it not touch the ground yet? This is weird. Oh, that's not really a tornado. That's just a dust devil. Oh, where is the tornado? Oh, I can barely see it. I can see some dust. I used to call dust devils at Franklin Elementary leaf tornadoes because it was always very windy, and I would always go over to the area that has so many leaves. I would just play around and run in the leaf tornadoes. I used to call them that. It's because they were leaves. And I also saw some trash get in there, like cheese wraps. And like I once saw a cheese wrap get like flown in the air. Yeah, I once saw it get flown in the air. Right? Where are you pointing? Man, this is boring. Oh, that is amazing. Where's the tornado? Oh, I see it. Why is this kind of Hawaiian music? This is good time-lapse music, though. Wait, what? Directors to... I couldn't even read that!
It's not really super defined down at the bottom, you know?
Okay.
But there it is.
Okay, I thought my dad was talking.
Although it is narrowing a bit.
Oh yeah, I do see that at the neck of the tornado. I call the little top part the neck. Or like, I can kind of define this as human body parts. So like,
Yeah, it's not a real wide, big cloud supporting it there, so...
yeah. That
Yeah, it
is a
seems to be
huge
going-
cloud, but not a big tornado.
Yeah, it seems to be moving away from us now.
Okay. Oh, there goes the sirens. Cute little doggy. Right there. Ow. Tornado sirens are some of the loudest noises ever. It's like,
Does that mean it's probably going to peter out? If it's narrow up top, it'll just break off and...
yeah, see, it's narrowing. The
Oh,
neck
look at that
is
little
gonna split
twisty in
soon.
it, huh?
Ow.
Looks like it's about to just give up now, huh?
Yeah, definitely. I can see that in the neck. I can definitely see that. That's gonna give up.
Kind of exciting though, huh?
Not really,
Exciting.
but like it is cool. Oh, that was the event. That was the end. Oh, okay, let me just search it up. Okay, find it. Okay, Naked Science. Angry Skies. This is like a documentary about tornadoes and hurricanes. See this amazingness.
A powerful, invisible force.
Yeah, wait, what did you say? Dude, this is 50 minutes. Whoa. There goes like giant tornadoes.
The wind. A powerful, invisible force.
Yeah, it sure is, but it's not invisible in tornado
It reshapes
conditions.
landscapes, destroys buildings, and wrecks lives.
Yes, it does wreck people.
In a single
lives.
day, a severe
Wow.
storm can cause over $10 billion of damage.
God,
And when
that's a
violent winds rip
lot.
through a city, they can kill dozens of people and
Yes.
seriously injure hundreds.
Wow.
Naked Science looks at the deadliest
Yes.
winds on Earth.
Wait, what did the
Within
boat say?
massive carpet bombing. Naked Science looks
Mary Rose.
at the deadliest winds on Earth. Within massive carpet bombing hurricanes
Yep.
and violent surgical strike tornadoes.
That's cool to call
We meet
them
the
like
people
kind
who
of
risk
war-
their
wait,
lives
what?
to warn us
Sorry.
of the storm and seriously injure bombing hurricanes
Keep on, like-
and violent surgical strike tornadoes. We meet the people who risk their lives to warn us of the storms.
Major damage at the airport. I repeat, major damage at the airport. It's leveled
You
the
can
entire
barely
building.
see the tornado.
We discover just how fast a wind a person can take
There's another one in front of us.
Oh god. Oh.
and join the scientists in the front line to discover the latest weapons in the battle against these deadly winds.
Oh, that's like a hurricane. That it's like how fast a hurricane can hurl a 2x4 into a actual missile into a brick wall to see like what it does. And it's like
We want to know,
it's horrible.
what can we do when angry skies
Yes.
strike?
The last one was kind of anticlimactic. Oh. Naked Science, Angry Skies.
Friday the 13th, August 2004.
Friday the 13th.
Hurricane Charlie is predicted to hit West
Hurricane
Florida
Charlie.
in 8 hours.
West Florida.
Hundreds of thousands of people
Smack.
shutter up their windows, and 1.5 million leave the area.
Yeah. I would leave the
But
area.
one person
I
heads
would
in the
just be
wrong
like,
direction.
Screw my home, my life
Mike
is
Tice
better.
is a professional storm chaser.
Okay, Mike Tice.
He gets his highs from high winds.
Ooh. Oof.
He's filmed many hurricanes and tornadoes.
How
and he
does
knows
camera
Charlie
not
is
go
going to be
flying?
big.
He must have some
This is
insane
the storm
grip.
he has waited for all his life.
Man. That is their God. Really a gas
Tice took
station
shelter
that
near a
will
gas
just
station.
collapse instantly.
Storm actually deepened very fast and became a Category 4 hurricane, and the winds were just
When was this made?
unbelievable.
Interesting. September 4th, 2013.
Within 10 minutes,
Whoa.
the
That was
gas
a long
station
time.
was
It was
no
like
more.
5 years ago.
Tice had achieved his ambition. Charlie's
That is
winds
horrible.
reached speeds up to
I would
145
be
miles per hour.
terrified. Yeah, the gas
That has to
station.
be the wildest thing I've ever went
Oh
through
my
in my life.
God. What?
Holy cow.
And there.
Been wanting
That's
to
a
experience
flipped
something
car.
like that firsthand since I was a little kid, and I finally did.
Tice's footage is terrifying evidence of just how dangerous the wind can be. Hurricane
Goodness
Charlie left more than
gracious.
25 people dead, made tens of thousands homeless, and caused up to $15 billion of damage. There is a simple law of weather. The faster the wind blows, the more dangerous it can be. The winds in Hurricane Charlie peaked at 145 miles per hour. But is this the worst the winds can get? One place to find out is here. The wind on Mount Washington in New Hampshire exceeds hurricane speeds on over 100 days a year. According to the Guinness Book of Records, this is the world's windiest place.
Okay, Guinness.
The Mountains Observatory
In
is
the
staffed by
frickin'
meteorologists
Guinness Book of
year-round.
World Records.
The scientists make light of the mountain's reputation.
Oh no.
They even serve up the world's windiest breakfast.
Get inside. That's a better option. Oh god. Oh god. I would be like, this ain't gonna work.
On this spring day,
Oh,
the wind
that's so
reaches 35
bad.
miles per hour, only 1/4 the speed of Hurricane Charlie.
Oh my.
But the winds here can get much, much stronger.
I'm literally face palming myself.
Ken Rancourt is the director of research at Mount Washington Observatory. A big part of his job is measuring extreme.
Okay, I'm sorry guys. I had to see Mom for a second, so let's keep on watching.
Extremely fast winds.
We go from the calm summer winds of 5 or 10 miles an hour to the winter winds of peak gusts of 180, 190 miles an hour.
Man,
But
What's
Rancourt
that?
has a long way to go to match the wind speed measured back in 1934.
One thing Mount Washington is known for is the world record wind.
On a spring day, a few meteorologists alone in a hut on the summit recorded one of the great moments in weather science. An anemometer on the roof was linked to a sounding device inside the hut. At 1:21 p.m. on 12th, it
Wow.
went wild. The meteorologists on duty timed the clicks and calculated the wind speed.
1.75,
I
1.43, 1.42, 1.23.
It came to 231 miles per
Wow.
hour, a gust they recorded in their log, and which blew them away with astonishment.
man.
231 miles an hour. Will they believe it was our first thought.
This terrifying gust was nearly 100 miles per hour faster than the winds in Hurricane Charlie. It was the fastest wind ever measured by a weather station, a record still held today. On the scale of hurricane winds, it would be at the top of the range, a Category 5. Hurricane Charlie was devastating, but it was only a Category 4. To find out how strong a wind a human being can handle, we've come to a wind tunnel at the University of Washington in Seattle.
Oh, wind tunnel. What's a wind tunnel?
Lou Beck, a man who is either brave or foolish, has volunteered to be our guinea pig.
I've heard a
Guinea
lot of
pig.
stories about how they can't breathe. So we'll see how it goes.
Man.
Beck should be nervous. All he has for protection are a pair of goggles and a safety harness. If he gets into trouble, the fan can be cut off from a control room nearby.
Okay. Yeah. Oh, that's what a wind tunnel is. It just tests how fast.
So it's coming up higher. I'm feeling a lot more force.
Whoa, that just vastly increased. God, that's
Already
fast.
it's being very strong. Right now it's putting quite a bit of force on me. Really pushing me into my harness.
Oh,
Quite fun though.
how is that
Feels
fun?
like being on a really fast roller coaster. I feel like I am comfortable going a little bit faster.
braces. My God. It's so fast.
At 74 miles an hour, the wind reaches hurricane speeds.
Oh, that's bad. That is
At
bad.
80 miles an hour, Beck can no longer stand unsupported. Without the safety harness, he would be blown off his feet.
Get right off his feet.
At 90 miles an hour, Beck gives up. He hasn't even reached a Category 2 hurricane.
Man.
But Beck is determined to try again. At high wind speeds, small particles in the air can cause serious injuries. Beck wears a crash helmet to protect his head and eyes.
Definitely.
At 96 miles per hour, the wind reaches the speed of a Category 2 hurricane.
That's bad.
Fast enough to cause moderate damage to buildings. At 111 miles per hour, it becomes a Category 3. The wind speeds Beck is now experiencing could destroy a mobile home.
What? Oh, wait, sorry. Jeez, mobile homes. Just
Getting in the signal to go up to 120.
120 miles per hour. This is the typical
That's
free-fall
terrible.
speed of a skydiver. 131 miles an hour. Beck is now experiencing the force of a Category 4 hurricane.
This is fast! This is really ripping!
This is the wind speed of Hurricane Charlie.
wow. 140.
At 155 miles per hour, the wind reaches the speed of a Category 5 hurricane. It's now fast enough to tear the roofs off houses and blow
Jeez.
down most trees.
My God.
Just keeping his position in this wind is taking all Beck's effort. Finally, the wind peaks at an astonishing 161 miles per hour. The pounding on his body is exhausting. Unable to take any more, he cuts the fan. The result of our test shows that you could survive a Category 5 hurricane as long as you wore protective clothing, were tethered by a safety harness, and weren't hit by flying debris. In nature, wind is a far more terrifying force. It is at its most frightening when it strikes in the form of a tornado.
Oh my God!
Yeah. What?
Did you see that?
Yeah. Oh my
Twisters
God.
are deadly, unpredictable, missile-firing monsters. In our quest to discover what we can do to save ourselves when they descend from the angry skies, Naked Science needs to know what sort of early warning we have
Man.
when twisters strike.
We gotta go.
Next on Naked Science, multiple
Okay.
tornado strikes
Oh yeah, classic tornado in progress again.
Yep.
and storm
that's big.
chasers running for their lives.
Oh, there's another one in front of us.
Another tornado right here in our radar.
The wind is an invisible enemy.
Yes.
It destroys buildings, flattens cities, and takes lives. So far on
Jeez, the
Naked
power
Science, we
lines.
have looked at hurricanes,
What?
giant storms that, like slow-moving carpet bombers, devastate vast areas of land. But there is a wind that wreaks its destruction in a tightly focused surgical strike.
Hurricane. Oh.
Tornado winds are so violent that they destroy all normal measuring equipment.
Sorry, guys. I
How
need
fast
to
they
talk
blow
to Mom
baffled
again.
scientists for years. To find
Yep.
out, they have had to resort to some extreme measures.
What is this?
In 1842,
Okay.
Elias Loomis, a professor at Western Reserve College in
Alright.
Ohio, noticed that chickens caught in tornadoes had their feathers plucked out by the wind.
God.
This spurred him into devising an experiment to find the wind speed that caused this. He decided to recreate the conditions of a tornado using a cannon. His idea was to fire a chicken into the air fast enough to remove its feathers. Simple ballistics would then allow him to calculate its speed. he concluded that the chicken was blown through the air at a speed of 341 miles per hour.
Jeez.
To find out just how fast winds and tornadoes really are, Naked Science traveled to Norman
Jeez,
in
it's been
Oklahoma.
30 minutes, oh god.
In May,
well, I guess we can
research
end
vehicles
this video here. So guys, if you did enjoy this video, please do hit that subscribe button on the yes, and please do leave a like. Goodbye!